Human Torch was denied a bank loan. The arsonist has oddly shaped feet. Oh, we're on. Okay. Oh, we're filming. Hi, family. Sorry, just didn't realise it was filming. Obviously, it's a joke. Happy Sunday to everyone. This is me sending a video from Thailand. Hopefully, I'll send it off today, and so you guys will be able to get it on Sunday. Otherwise, it doesn't really make any sense. I have been given the rare opportunity of a day off work. I was supposed to work Sundays. I don't work Sundays. I didn't have to work today. So I thought it'd be a good opportunity with everything that's going on back home on the news, and for me, I've been meaning to do this for a while, but I thought with everything going on the news and everything, it'd be a good time to sort of send one back. So I'm going to send you a YouTube video, what you're now watching, to tell you about everything that I'm sort of doing, where I'm living, what actually is happening in Thailand, and how much it's really affecting me and not affecting me, more importantly. So yeah, right, so I'll get straight into it. I've made a list, actually, of what I'm going to say. So first off, hello. I know I haven't spoken to you a lot in almost a year, actually, some of you. That's really bad, I know. I can't even make an excuse that I can make the excuse, but whether you believe me or not, is that I've just been working really, really hard. I know I've been really, really bad at staying in touch with some of you. I'm really, really sorry. That is genuinely sincere. I have been completely slack on Facebook. I know some of you have messaged me. I will send individual messages to each at the end of this video. But this was just like a whole. This was mainly for Nana Sheila, because I haven't spoken to her in a long time. For the aunties, for Nana Pat, Dad, Mum, forget you guys because I speak to you all the time. But yeah, for anyone that I haven't spoken to in a long time, this video is for you guys. Obviously, it's a complete flip around because it's just really my ego talking about me again. So really, it doesn't benefit you in any way if you're not interested. Right, so getting back to it. Yes, hello. I'm really sorry I haven't been in touch, but this is me now getting in touch, and I hope it goes a little way to make up for some lost time. Okay, so as I said before, I have the list, so I think we should just get straight down to it. I've done my hello, I've done my apology, most importantly. So, the coup. The coup. What does it all mean? It doesn't really mean anything, actually, to be honest with you. I know that, obviously, you guys all think I'm either dead or too pussy actually enough to even go out after 10 o'clock because no one's even asked if I'm okay. So, I have been arrested. I am still alive, as you can see. It hasn't really affected us whatsoever. In fairness, you know, I don't know what's going on up in Bangkok, obviously, because I'm not there. But when I look around and I've got a view like this behind me, and you know, yesterday I spent the day at a 5-star hotel chilling by the pool all day, and it's very hard to imagine that anything has really affected us here. Things that have happened, yeah, they did cut off the internet, or I think for a night. They cut off the radio and the TV for 2 or 3 nights. I'm not sure if that's back yet, actually. And obviously, at the moment, we're not allowed out after 10 PM, which I think is being pretty strictly enforced. I haven't been out after 10 PM, so I don't know. But they've sent the Navy down. Other than that, it hasn't really affected us. Day-to-day life's pretty normal. Unfortunately, at the restaurant I work at, we've lost a few bookings, hence why I have the day off today. We normally have a very busy, sort of lazy Sunday brunch thing, but we didn't have any bookings today. Or we did, but a lot of them cancelled, so I had the day off. But other than that, yeah, it hasn't really affected us. I'm very safe. Yeah, I mean, it's everyone's talking a bit about it down here, but it certainly isn't dominating everything. So I wouldn't worry too much. I think. Sorry. Oh yeah, my girlfriend Lou. She's a teacher at the. She's just here. You'll meet her in a second. I don't know why I did that look. It's sort of creepy. But what was I saying? Oh yeah, she's off school. Yeah, but Lou is a teacher in the British International School here, which is very much like a British boarding school. They've closed the schools down for about 4 or 5 days, but that happens often if they're doing something with the government. Every time they've had a coup in the past, they've done that. The reason they're doing it, I think the media is making it look, or the news back home is making it look a lot worse than it is. You see sort of tanks rolling into Bangkok, and you see guys with guns and everything. There's none of that down here. There is a little bit of a presence by the airport or anything. This is Lou, by the way. Hello. This is the first time you're meeting everyone, so.
Hi.
Hi. She's just got out of bed. Yeah, that's what I was saying about the military and stuff. I think the media's making it look worse than it is. It really isn't that bad. We're absolutely fine. The reason they're doing it basically is they don't want a civil war to happen. So they're worried that if people can get in touch on the internet and they can talk across the radio and stuff, you're not allowed out in groups of 5 or more either. And if they're worried that if people start coming together, there'll be a sort of resurgence and loads of protests, and that's what they don't want to happen. So I think it's just a precautionary thing. I know it's been, by the looks of it, condemned across the world because they cut the BBC and they cut CNN and things like that. But again, as you can see, it hasn't really affected us, and we're absolutely fine. Okay, that is the coup covered. I'm very happy for a start. I have a beautiful girlfriend, and I have a nice life. Right now I have a very nice house, which I'll show you a bit later. Everything's good. I'm really well. I've go to a really nice gym. I've got a great house. Live in paradise. I can't complain. Obviously, I miss you guys immensely, and that's probably the hardest thing of being out here. But I want you to know that I am really, really happy out here. I'm very grateful for all of your support, everything that you've been doing for me. Dad, Nan, Mum in particular. You guys have been great to me in sort of helping me to come out here and realise my dream. And I want you to know that it is paying off. That's the sort of partly behind this video, is that I am really enjoying out here, and I do live a very nice life. But at the same time, I'm working very hard, and I'm working towards something that I'm really passionate about. So that's that covered. I know a lot of you don't really know what I'm doing since the last one. Last one was home, was my 25th birthday, and hopefully I think I saw most of you. But it's almost been a year, actually, like 11 months to the day pretty much since I was last home. So what have I been up to? Well, in a nutshell, I met Lou, who I'm going to tell you a bit about later because she's got her own number on the list, girlfriend, as you can see. Not that I'm proud or anything. But me personally, I opened a cocktail bar. When I left last time, I think I was already doing that, and I came back to finish that. So myself and the 2 guys that did it, it was sort of my concept. We opened it in the old part of one of the islands, one of the island towns. It's going very well. It's been open for 4 or 5 months now. It started off very slow, as I understand. I'm not involved with the project anymore. I just designed it and then opened it and then left them to it. I also opened for them, an Italian bistro / wine shop called Mezzo. Again, I'm not involved with that anymore. That was just a project that I was sort of overseeing. I did the menu, designed the interior, helped them out with things like staffing and recruitment and training and service standards. So did that. And then after that, I got recruited to start up a beach club. For a while, it was the biggest beach club on the island. It's now the 2nd biggest beach club on the island in terms of square footage. It's a cool place. It was a really, really good experience, I have to say. I did about 4 months there. That's where I kind of met Lou, wasn't it? Kind of met Lou there. And so yeah, that was really good. I was sort of brought in. It worked out really well, actually. I was only there for 4 months, but it worked out well that I was sort of. I got in. I did what I needed to do. We brought the place up to scratch. We did New Year's Eve there, where we had a fantastic New Year's Eve. 270 people in. We did Christmas there. It was brilliant. It was a great time. I was there for the whole of the high season. And since then, I've now moved on to my next project / sort of 2 projects that I'm doing. One, I'm currently involved with a modern French restaurant. I'm the general manager there. We're now the #1 ranked restaurant on the island. It's a very, very fine dining restaurant. We have 5 chefs from the #1 restaurant in Canada, in Montreal, called Tokay. It's set in an old sort of, not old, it's actually very new. It's set in a sort of, on a private residential estate of multi-million sort of dollar villas. We are a villa itself with a pool and tennis courts that they've just converted into a restaurant. It started as a pop-up 2 years ago, and then they've sort of brought me on board now 2 years in to sort of take it to the next level. Really, they want to start pushing the brand and expanding it and rolling it out. They've got a few ideas to do like a bistro or a beach club or something like that. And then also we've got a Japanese restaurant opening in October, November, which I'll be helping out with. So a lot going on. Right now I'm working about 6 days a week. I work honestly 14 hours a day. It's pretty brutal. I have to say, when I signed up for my Thai visa of let's go live in paradise and for a year and it'd be great and live in the sun and get a tan, and it hasn't quite been that. I have been working very hard. I'm sure a lot of you don't believe me, judging by my photos on Facebook, but I promise you I am. I've never been so tired in my life, and I'm sure Dad will be glad to hear that. So it is finally starting to pay off. I'm standing on my own 2 feet, and it's good over here in the sense, I said to Lou the other day, it's the amount I've progressed in a short space of time here in Phuket would have taken me 5 years in London or New York. being the position I am at the restaurant I'm on now is good. I'm in quite an influential position on the island, and it's good that I've been asked to sort of get involved with other projects, so I'm not getting too bored. And although it's keeping me very busy, I've got a lot going on. So that's me. I'm sorry that was a really boring 3 or 4 minutes, but that just brings up to speed what I'm doing. Okay, that's that done. Oh, I've spoken about me, and I've covered 2 there without me even realising. Me and Breeze. Haven't actually.
So much of your life.
So much of my life, yeah. So I met Lou. We've been together almost 6 months now. She doesn't look very happy about that. Should we just turn the camera a bit more on her? Good. Yeah, so we actually have Dad. I don't know if you guys know the story. I don't know if Dad's ever told you. We have Dad to thank for this. Dad bought me a voucher to one of, not my restaurant, but one of the nicest restaurants on the island. And I didn't have anybody to take with me because I'm just such a loser.
We did.
I had no friends. And
that's what you told me.
That's what I told her anyway. And I met Lou at the beach club, and it took me about 4 months of convincing her to go on a date with me. And then finally, through the offer of charity for this Christmas present that I'd had, she finally agreed. Thank you, Dad. Otherwise, I wouldn't be with Lou that I am today. So that's how we got together. We went out to dinner, and obviously I swept off her feet. Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, obviously goes without saying. Look at me, look at her. She's obviously punching way above her weight. I'm far too good looking for her. Agreed? Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I thought so. Yeah. And so that's sort of how we met. Lou, as I said, Lou works as a teacher at the international school. Hopefully, I'm really, fingers crossed, you guys will get a chance to meet her. I don't want to say too much now because I don't want to, if it doesn't come off, then, not us, I mean, if it doesn't come off me, basically I'm trying to come home at some point in August or September for 3 or 4 weeks, but I won't know yet for another month or so. If that goes, Lou's going home anyway because she has a bit of time off between the school years. And it'd be a good chance, obviously, it'd be great to meet you. I want to meet her family and stuff like that, so. We now sort of live together out here. We've been together 6 months. It has moved pretty fast. We have a really nice house out here, which I'll show you around in a second. We have a cat. This is Squash the cat. He is a... hold on, let's try and get him in there. There he is. Okay, here he is. He's the most placid cat you've ever seen in your life. Look at him. So I found him. He'd been hit by a car, hence the name Squash. Huh? There you go. He doesn't care about anything. He's like a full-on island cat. I found him. He'd been hit by a car on the way home from work one night, and he was in pretty bad shape. He was just a kitten. Let's bring him in so you can see him. He was just a kitten, and he just wants to go, I think. I know a few of you have seen him, but this is Squash. Look at the camera, man. Come on. And so now he's the cat, and he lives out here with us, and he loves it out here. We live right on a lake, which I'll show you now. I'll let him go because he wants to go back inside. But so that is the other member of our little family out here, our little Thai family.
We were scared last night, wasn't
we had a huge, I mean, I've seen some thunderstorms. The biggest.
The lightning.
Yeah, and the lightning last night. Last night by far was the craziest thunderstorm I've ever seen. It was absolutely nuts. I mean, you have some rain in England. Monsoon season here with the lightning and the thunder. It is honestly like people are dropping atomic bombs. It's just unreal. First off, here's the car. This is my really, really sexy company car. My little island get around. The point is, I'm not on a scooter anymore, so I'm not going to die. The cat's down here chasing me, as you can see. Okay, so and now I'm going to give you a little tour around where I live. It is a bit like a caravan park. Please don't think that I live in some sort of plush sort of condo or something like that. Unfortunately, I haven't quite got there yet. But it is nice, and I've decorated it quite nicely as well, I think. So, yeah, here goes the grand tour. Right, I'm just going to walk you in and show you, hopefully you can see. This is the entrance to my little place. You'll probably see Lou there now. No, you won't. She's in there just drinking. Bloody alcoholic. Right, so, hopefully you guys can see. I'm just walking up the stairs. Oh, and here is the lake. So this is where I live. This is what I get to look at every day. I'm assuming you can see that. Can you see that? Yeah. So it doesn't look that nice now, but it's really blue actually, which is just, it's a shame. So that's where I live, okay. And then I'll take you in through the house. Here's my little porch. It is a bit of a mess, guys, unfortunately. I wasn't actually planning to do this video this morning, just because I got the day off, I just thought I'd do that. So hopefully you guys can see Lou there. This is, right, I want to show you this, everyone. Anybody who knows me that I have never built anything in my life until now, okay? I built this coffee table out of some wood pallets that I found. I put some caster wheels on it. Lou and I painted it. She's just shit. Yeah, she always has to put me down. See. And I built this coffee table with my bare hands, and I got a serious splinter from it. Yeah, Steve, if you're watching this, Hinks, you'll know what I'm talking about. It's the first bit of hard labour I've ever done in my life, truth be told. But so I built that because we didn't have a coffee table. But let me just do a stand back a bit. Hopefully you can see. So there's the TV, and I've decorated it myself. It was really old and tired before, and we've gone for sort of this grey-white thingamajig going on. Here is the kitchen. It's pretty small, but it does what it needs to do. This is the bedroom. Now I'm not going to show you. I'm not going to show you what is on there. So this is the bedroom. Here is the bed. There we go. I'm sorry about the mess in the corner, guys. I know it's kind of gross. We just got in late from work. And then this is what we look at every day. Not bad, eh? So that's our little place. You've seen it all now. You've heard from me. I think I'll leave it there because I think we're up to about 20 minutes already. Just to say goodbye, really. Hopefully I will get to see you guys really soon. I literally can't tell you how much I miss you.
Nice to meet everyone.
Bye from Lou as well.
Take care.
And what else is there to say? I know I've missed some birthdays, guys. I know I've been really bad, but I promise you I'm going to make it up to each and every one of you when I come home. I can't honestly tell you enough how much I miss you, and I really hope I get a chance to see you soon. Hopefully this has gone a little way to show you where I live. Sorry, the cat is just coming out of the tree. This has gone a little way to show you where I live, what I do, tell you a bit about that, but by no means does it really sum up what I've been doing for the last year and a half, really. So I'll leave it there. I hope you guys are all well and take care. Do you know what? Just one thing I want to say to all of you: if any of you have the time, you know, whether cousins, aunties, nans, anybody has time to send me one of these back, just like, even if it just sat in front of your computer, just a quick hi Josh, you know, on a webcam kind of thing, and just email me the link or put it on YouTube like I'm going to do with this one. I would literally love to get some back. It'd be cool to show my friends who my family is, show Lou who my family is. And so I think it'd be cool to do like a pen pal thing. But I'll send one and you guys send one back if you want to. If not, no worries. I realise how much of an epic failure this has been and how my family doesn't support me. That's a joke. Okay, right. I love you all lots. I hope you have a fantastic summer, and I will hopefully get a chance to see you at some point. Okay, guys. Bye. All the best, and take care. See ya.